Can't stand these ceilings. I reach the top of your building. I'm about to jump off. You better catch your feelings. I'm from LA. My family's been out there since the 20s. My great-grandmother and her brothers were kind of gangsters, and they made their mark. And my great-grandmother started to buy a property. They ran numbers. You name the different things that were possible back then, they did it. My great-grandmother, she came over and she was working for a lot of Jewish families. So she taught her daughters how to keep a house clean, work parties for them. My great-grandmother became close with the Jewish people that she worked with. And that's how she learned how to buy property. When she did pass away, she did pass on her property. But there are a lot of generations in LA that don't experience that at all. Y'all know what I'm seeing? Black women leaning more towards their European. So many face jobs like a division of Face Mob. Who else I'm seeing? With that face song, come on, Ma, you was perfect the way you are. They spit bars, I spit bullion. My CD worth something, like you got a billion on. Make you feel good about yourself and such. Little ratchet with a lady's touch. I don't mind you pole technicians, but this is what I'm wishing. I hope you catch your feelings, cause I don't see no ceiling. I come from a mother that desired to be a dancer. She was an artist herself. My mother is only 16 years older than me. So she missed out on a portion of her life to be this artist. So I feel like when I am doing my thing, I'm doing her thing. If I clean the house with my mother on a Sunday, it was never without a Marvin Gaye album, an Al Green album. It was never without learning how to dance. It was never without, you know what I mean? So the art was involved in that, which makes me enjoy cleaning today. My aunt was Billy Calvin, and she was with a group called The Undisputed Truth. Her group toured with the Jackson 5. I was 7 years old, and she came and picked me up and took me on her West Coast run with the Jackson 5. So I was able to meet all of the Jackson 5. I'm 7, mind you. I definitely knew I wanted to do music then. Yeah, after that, I went home at 7. I had a pumpkin head that I turned upside down, and my uncle played guitar, and we wrote our first song called Angel in the Sky. And my aunt put that on Rolls Royce's album. I really didn't hear that till I was about maybe 10 years old. I'm sitting in the living room with my grandfather and my mother, and the song comes on KJLH. So as an MC, yeah, I may rhyme, but I also interject with a lot of soul, a lot of vocalizing, you know, because that was everything to me growing up. So they came to LA to check if the flow's legit. By their departure flight, they all up on their celly calling me Cali Flip. Dropping it like it's hot, but don't let them hit. Cause most niggas don't wipe the piss off they dick. So catch me on stream. Pussy so cold, they call it ice cream. When I stream, they all scream for ice cream. Flow like HD scene, a higher quality beam. Bass bump so hard, knock the enamel off your teeth, creating a nice sheen. Hip hop's introduction was Rapper's Delight, but my true introduction to hip hop was pop locking. So the movement and the dance of that, and seeing the Poppin' Dominoes on Soul Train, and seeing the Lockers on Soul Train, it kind of brought hip hop into my soul. Growing up in the 80s, you know, I used to ditch my last period and go out to LA just to battle other cats in high schools. And all of the new music from New York would be filtered through these DJs. And this is how we got our righteous hip hop. Any thug that was really banging, they were pop locking too. So you can see blue rags and red rags, but when it came down to pop locking, no one was battling on a Crip Blood thing. They were looking to get their pop lock on. We'd meet in Westwood. Now Westwood is someplace like close enough to Beverly Hills where white folks were like, oh, what are they doing on our streets with a piece of linoleum and pop locking and with these bubble pants and the do-rags and the whole bit, so it made him a little nervous. I picked up a few breakdance moves, you know, and tried to windmill and whatnot, but I could definitely write a good rhyme. Definitely cracking. I'm like a beauty salon all day tracking, flow so heavy they call my sidekick Maxie. That's it.